So we're on to part 2 of muzzle brake design. The one we're replicating has 5 holes around the diameter and spaced so there's a series of 4 gas ports per rotation, for want of a better word. Now we've got to determine this angle to set the rotary head, because I've got to be able to rotate around indexing the 5 locations, which basically rotates at 72 degrees. So 72, then 144, then 216, then 288, back to 360 to start the next series down. The next issue we have is, once I've done one round, I've got to advance it to the next series of holes, but these are offset. So the next series of holes are indexed slightly off. So I've then got to determine what that is as well. Make those drillings, then advance to the 3rd series, get back to my starting point, index around another 5, advance, offset, rotate. So I need to know this angle, I need to know these dimensions so I can advance the axis of the mill, because I'm going to use the mill to do this. But I've got to do each operation 2 times, because the first time I'm going to do it is I'm going to use an M mill to provide a flat surface for my drill to drill through at the angle, because drills tend to want to walk towards the low side, so I'd be drilling off, which would suck. So what we are trying to do the first round is provide a decent surface for the drill to take, and then we'll drill, advance, mill, drill, advance, mill, drill. The one thing we've got to determine is the unknown angle. So what I've done is I've set up my sine bar, and not trying to be perfect to the thousandth degree here, but I need to be able to determine how close I am. And I've done a little bit of trial and error off camera, and we're within, let's say, right now 1.9 inches. I've got to go down because I can see daylight, so I'm pushing it up too much. So I'm going to try 1.88 inches. So I'm going to remove the 0.9 gauge block and use the 0.85. And I'm not bothering trying to ring these together. I'm just trying to get close enough, is good enough for the bush again. But I need a 0.08, which I don't have. So I've got to go 0.75. So that was a little bit of a, no, 0.8 I mean. No, 0.75, put in 0.75. I want to go another 1.3, so I'll grab my 1.3 gauge block, which is 1.3 right there. So that should give me my 1.88. I could pull out my mic and check it, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to throw the thing I'm trying to measure to get the angle on. And this is not the best tool room setup, but it gives me an idea if I'm getting close enough so we can tweak the milling machine if we have to. Because I'm going to need to elevate my rotary, the dividing head chuck to this angle. So right now I've got 1.88, and that looks pretty close. So 1.88 inches in the trusty book